YG Entertainment is a South Korean multinational entertainment agency established in 1996 by former CEO Yang Gi-eun-suk. On July 1, 2022, Yang Min-suk, brother of former founder, returned the agency after 3 years as co-CEO, joining with the current CEO Hwang Bo-kyung, but she seems to have a lot of bad rumors, like she has a grudge against foreigners, like Lalisa Manoban, who rumors circulated was hard for her to debut, and the other rumor is that Hwang Bo-kyung is involved in criminal cases too, like corruption and others. Famous groups and artists who debut there changed the concept of K-pop that was more pop and girlish now can be interpreted as hip-hop too, and rapping is more natural now, and Big Bang with his leader G-Dragon changed the era to real K-pop, then they were famous all over the world thanks to their efforts. And a lot of people ask if it's scam because it's unbelievable that you can train, finish high school, eat and sleep for free, but that is for now, don't forget the debt you'll owe. Plus, if it was scam, a lot of big companies wouldn't work with them. Even companies like YouTube now work especially with YG because Big Bang and Blackpink, and others work like Samsung, Netflix and other luxurious brand ambassadors, and maybe this year PUBG will work with YG. And even Blackpink were called to celebrate a feast for Queen Elizabeth II in the Embassy of England in Korea. That's why it can't be scam. And in 2020 was finished the new building that is 18,801 square meters with area and has a robot inside the CEO's office, but maybe the dorms for trainees still are in the old one, who knows. A cafe named the same opened and it's very famous around Korea among students and adults. Actually, YG treats his idols the best because of makeup, hairstyles, and idols wearing expensive brands' clothes and profits, the only company whose profits are normal and affordable. The profits are YG gets 50% per song, and then the group or solo artist get 50%, and in concerts or events YG gets 40% and the group or solo artist gains 60%, and if you redo the contract for some other years they will get just a little of your profits, so it's perfect. So if any girl who joins YG can't write her songs but the producer does, you just interpret and sing the whole song, because the big three, that includes YG, JYP, SM, have a rule not to let them write, and boys can. But boys must go in military services for 2 years when they are of age, that's a rule of the whole nation, so it must be fulfilled. The last rule and most important: if you worked hard to debut you have to pay the debt that you owe for staying there 4 years minimum and sleeping, eating, going in school, training, and all of them, that will be paid from the profits. That's the most important rule. But the most of kids aren't allowed to go because they need parents' permission, and if they don't want to they won't get in YG, but once when you're 18 years old you can get there without permission, so it means you can do what you want in that age, of course if you want to go. Please like and subscribe and see you next time.